The secret to unlocking your feminine energy is that it's not about completely changing who you are. It's more so about just changing the way you think. And so that is why I'm sharing 5 mindset tips to help you move out of hyper-masculine mode and into your soft girl, but also a little spicy sometimes, feminine energy life. And once you make these mindset shifts, you will feel the difference, you will notice the difference in how people respond to you, and you will turn on and radiate feminine energy. Hey friends, welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Jill, and I help women step into their power, tap into their divine feminine, and become their best self. So if that's something you want to do, you should subscribe and stick around. And in case you want more from me, don't forget to check out my deep dive feminine energy course or any of my other digital products like my Notion templates, my workbooks, etc. They're all linked down below. The first mindset shift to increase your feminine energy is to get rid of your need to hurry. And that feeling that you're always in a rush and that you're always running out of time. And I'm sure you felt this before, but hurrying just shifts your energy completely. Like that feeling of rushing just causes stress. And stress takes you out of your feminine energy. Think about it this way. You know when you're accidentally running late to an appointment, and so, you get in the car to drive to your appointment, and because you're late, you start speeding a little bit. You start trying to hurry and get there faster. Your body is a lot more stressed. You're just more tense the whole way there. Your energy is just a little different. It's a little bit more panicky, maybe a little bit more reckless. But then after all that speeding, all that stressing, getting angry at the guy in front of you when he's driving too slow, you get there maybe 1 minute faster. It usually doesn't even benefit you that much, especially when you think about how much peace it cost you. That stress of rushing in life all the time, it is a mindset that we choose. You've got to decide to take that rushing energy out of your life. You'll be so much happier, much more at peace, and so much more tapped in and tuned into your feminine energy. Think about it. Feminine energy is the energy that experiences life, romanticizes life, and you can't do that when you're hurrying, when you're in a rush. This was something that I noticed that I would really struggle with earlier on when I had tasks to do or things to do, whether it was work related things or home related tasks or anything. I would kind of be rushing to get them done as quickly as possible. I would have this energy of I need to get this done, instead of actually enjoying the process and enjoying the task. And instead of being present in it, I was just rushing to check it off the list. So it became more of a to-do, which is masculine energy, rather than a to experience, which is feminine energy. Don't rush through everything you need to do. Romanticize it, enjoy it. When you're getting ready in the morning and you're doing your makeup, for example, if you have enough time where you can do it in a nice, calm, casual way, when you are playing your favorite music, when you have your cute little robe on, that task becomes fun. It feels like self-care. But when you're doing your makeup in the morning and you woke up really late and you have to leave in 5 minutes because you have a really important work meeting and you have to just rush and do your makeup as fast as you can, all of a sudden that same task, it doesn't feel so happy, girly, silly self-care time. It feels like stress. It feels like a chore. Also, when you read books, are you reading them to truly enjoy them? Or are you reading them to finish them? When you listen to a podcast, are you always listening at 2x speed so you can get through it as quickly as possible? So this rushing can be a mindset, yes, but you also want to make sure practically that you do not always have to rush all the time. Making sure you space enough time in between tasks or appointments. Waking up at a reasonable time so you're not rushing every morning to get out the door. Reorganizing your routines or your habits if you need to. And most importantly, not overburdening yourself with too many tasks, too many things to do all at once. Stop the rush, stop the stress, and you will get more of that radiant glow back. A little affirmation I say to myself all the time, still to this day, is I have enough time. Whether it's little tasks I have to get done or big life goals, that feeling of panic and being in a rush, it takes you out of that soft girl life, that soft girl energy, and 99% of the time, it's not even helpful. Now, moving on, a woman in her feminine knows the power of her energy, her attention, her focus, or even when someone or something has access to it. And therefore, she also knows the power she has when she decides to walk away or when she rescinds her energy towards that something. Once she realizes that something is not for her, it's time to move on. She walks away, whether it's a relationship, an opportunity, or the city she lives in. Once she knows that that thing is not meeting her standards for the life she wants to live, and once she can feel that it is no longer aligned, she doesn't dwell. She doesn't sit in that energy. She doesn't complain. She doesn't beg her partner to be better and say, oh, please do this. Oh, please treat me this way. She doesn't whine. She doesn't beg. She walks away. She simply rescinds her energy. If you want to level up and be in your magnetic, healthy, feminine energy, you have to use discernment around where you put that energy and who or what has access to it. I don't think that people truly realize the power that feminine energy holds. It is the power of transformation. It's the power of creation and birth. It's the power of attracting in and receiving rather than chasing things. Being in the presence of strong, healthy feminine energy makes everyone's lives better, especially men. And feminine energy takes whatever it is given, takes whatever environment it's in, and she amplifies it. And therefore, everyone and everything should not have access to you. Not every thought that enters your mind should be given your mental attention and focus, because whatever you focus on grows, and whatever environment you are in, whatever energy you let into your life, that's what you amplify. And that's why that healthy, magnetic, radiant, feminine energy struggles to exist in stressful, negative situations, or just in situations that are not aligned with her. If whatever that thing is, a job, a person, a friendship, a romantic relationship, or even certain thoughts that you have, if it is continuously making your life worse, you rescind your energy towards it. You stop giving it attention. Begging for what you want or begging for someone or something to change, that comes from a place of fear or lack. But instead, when something isn't working, either walking away or pulling back or rescinding your energy a little bit, that comes from a place of confidence and self-love. The most magnetic feminine women are so soft and warm on the outside, but so firm and solid on the inside. You cannot crack them. Their boundaries, their standards, their values, their beliefs, they are so solid. Have your boundaries, but don't beg for them. And once you know that something isn't right for you, once you know you can feel that it's not right and it's not meeting the standards that you have for yourself in your life, it is okay to walk away. It is okay to pull back your energy sometimes or rescind your energy. Remember, whatever you take in, you're gonna amplify. So it is okay to be picky and choosy about who has access to your little energy bubble. The third mindset tip is to drop the perfectionism, drop the thinking that if you don't do something, then it won't get done the exact specific way that you like to do it. And if that happens, that's gonna be a disaster. And to allow yourself to let go of control. At least a little bit. So many women struggle with this idea of like, I have to do everything. No one helps me with anything. And then the minute someone helps, it's like, no, not that way. That's not the way you're supposed to do it. Just let me do it. Virgos. This mindset is making life harder for yourself. Your need for absolute perfection in everything that you do in every single area of your life is going to cost you your peace. And that will strip you of your feminine energy. If someone does something for you and it's done like 90% good enough, like 90% of the way that you would have done it, and it's not like some insanely critical thing, what's your first thought? Is it, oh wow, thank you so much, now I don't have to do that, that takes some stress off my plate? Or is it, you did it wrong, you should have done it this way, I should have just done it myself, let me fix it? If it's the second response, then that is keeping you stuck in your masculine energy. And you know why? It's because your focus is on the wrong thing. Instead of your focus being on what you're receiving and being able to lean back and soften and let go and just be, your focus is on identifying problems to fix. Your focus is on taking action and doing, right? Like the masculine energy is more about action as well as rigidity and structure, and the feminine energy is more about being as well as being spontaneous and flexible and more go with the flow. Now, I just want to be clear, neither way is better than the other, and we need both of these energies sometimes. But if you want to step into your feminine energy and be more magnetic and radiant from a feminine energy perspective, then one of your lessons in this life may be about allowing and letting go. Letting yourself receive and letting go of perfectionism, because it's costing you your peace. Another mindset tip to radiate feminine energy is to turn your energy more inward rather than outward. And let me explain. A healthy feminine woman has more of an inward focus. And what that means is she is present in her body. She feels what's going on in her body. She's not thinking about what other people are doing so much. She's not thinking about, oh, are these people looking at me? Oh, what do these people think of me? She's not scanning the room, taking in everyone else the whole time. Her energy and her focus is more inward. She's present with herself. She's present with what she's doing. She's enjoying what she's doing. When she's working at a coffee shop or even at a networking event, or if she goes to the bar with her friend, or she goes to the gym, she's not overly focused on the other people around her. She's not thinking like, oh, do I look okay? Oh, what do people think? Her attention is inward. She doesn't get that validation from the external. She gets it internally. Her presence is not overly focused on the external. Her presence is more focused on the internal. So masculine energy has more of that external focus and outward energy, whereas feminine energy has more of that inward focus and inward energy. Now, I want to be clear, inward doesn't mean selfish. Inward doesn't mean self-centered. It just means slightly more inward energy. For example, masculine energy looks more outward for answers through things like logic and data and analyzing things, right? But the feminine energy looks more inward for answers through their intuition and the way that they feel about something. When we're upset about something, masculine energy tends to immediately turn their attention outward and take action and try to fix the problem. Whereas feminine energy will turn their attention more inward first and feel their feelings first. If you want to be more in your feminine energy, turn some of that attention more inward. Be present in your body. Learn to trust your intuition. Feel your feelings. Do more self-care. Make yourself beautiful. That confident, comfortable, inward, present in your body energy, people will notice it. And it will change the way you experience life. And lastly, something that stops women from becoming the woman of their dreams and becoming their most confident, magnetic, feminine energy selves is that they keep trying, keyword trying, to be her. But you have to stop trying and just start being. The more you try to do something or try to be a certain type of person, sometimes the farther away we get from it. When you're always trying to be confident, when you're always trying to be magnetic, when you're trying to be in your feminine energy, that can actually stop you from being truly magnetic, being confident, being feminine. Because when you say in your head that you're trying to be something, what you're telling yourself subconsciously is that you are not that thing, that you are not the type of person. You're distancing yourself from that which you want, and you are affirming to yourself that that is indeed not you. Stop trying and instead just decide that that is who you are. Start embodying her. Law of Attraction 101, right? Act as if. But don't just pretend, don't just put on a show. Actually embody her. If you want to be a woman who radiates feminine energy, decide that you are her. Embody her. If you want to be magnetic, decide that you are her. Embody her. Stop trying, stop distancing yourself energetically, and just start embodying. Masculine energy is doing energy, right? But feminine energy is being. So stop trying and just start being. And if you're struggling with this and you don't really get what I mean, it's probably because you're a little stuck in your head. You're trying too hard to think your way into becoming her, but you don't think your way into feminine energy. You feel it. Move from thinking to feeling. Move from masculine energy, which is more in the head, to feminine energy, which is more in the body and the heart. Turn your brain off for a sec and just try to feel her. Try to embody her. Don't pretend, but try to actually get in touch with the energy of who that person is, and then you embody that. You don't think your way there, you feel your way there. You use your inward energy like we talked about. You feel her, so you become her. One of the best things I've ever done for my self-development in all aspects of life is I stopped trying and just started being. Now, if you need more help with this concept, I go into detail about it in this video here. This video is all about reinventing yourself and how to do it, and I highly recommend you check it out. It's one of those videos that you're gonna wanna save and take some notes on. So I'll see you over there, or I'll just see you next time in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.